You gotta have notes. Be prepared.
Yeah, I know. So prepared. It's about 100 characters written over
Yeah.
here.
I obviously take this work very seriously.
Yeah, yeah. Same here. All the notes are written on here, actually, on the back of
Exactly.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to bring this into the testing room,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, you can drink alcohol in public in Japan, so yeah. There's no. It's not wrong when you take the JLPT. All you people that want to come move to Japan and take the JLPT to get your fucking stupid Kobina job, you're allowed to drink during the test. Yes, remember that.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, everyone will know you're not Japanese if you're not drinking during the test.
Yeah. Did you know everyone drinks during these tests? You'd be the one weirdo not drinking alcohol during the test.
That's the real truth. The real proof of Japanese proficiency is if you can take the JLPT while you're blasted on Asahi. Yeah.
Honestly, that is a good metric though. They should change it to be like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My Japanese gets better when I'm drunk at the izakaya.
Fair enough.
The best my Japanese ever sounds is 3 beers deep, 17 cigarettes in. I have no idea what anybody's saying to me, but
you're speaking good.
That's when my Japanese sounds the best.
Well, anyways, this time we're talking about myths tourists believe about Japan. Like you see a lot of shit on Instagram and TikTok. There's don't do this in Japan. Do this in Japan. This is so rude.
Yeah.
Most of it's bullshit or overblown, I should say. Overblown is a more correct term.
Yeah. I mean, first off, all these influencers that are posting all this shit online or whatever, they're also tourists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they're not people that have lived in Japan for 20 years and actually understand what life is like here. They learn some little basic sort of polite social behavior. They're like, oh, this is the golden rule of life in Japan. If you do this, all the locals are going to know that you're one of them.
Yeah.
Like, sorry to break it to you, but no matter where you go, no matter how long you live here, no matter how good your Japanese gets, day to day, when people see you, they're going to be like, so that's he's not Japanese.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think there's levels to people's understanding of Japan as well. You got the don't know jack shit level, which, fine. You want to be a tourist that doesn't know that jack shit. I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're not obligated to know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Admit it. That's okay. You got that. Then the next level is you look at the Instagram and shit and then, try and learn the very surface level rules, that's not actually that true. And then you get to, okay, I understand and this sucks.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, I really understand and I know how to live here well.
Yeah.
I'm probably kind of in between those top two right now.
I think I understand and it sucks part.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
But for example, walking while eating / drinking. Like you see this shit a lot. They say, never walk and eat, never do. It's like, it's just common sense. It's just like, of course, don't eat your melting ice cream in the train or like while you're walking, in the summer in a crowded place, be eating, what's a food that smells like shit? I don't know.
Curry?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. But yeah, of course you never do that.
But it's like if you're walking through Arashiyama, like this touristy neighborhood, these little shops that are selling ice cream and there's nowhere to sit down and eat it and walk around. All the Japanese kids on their school field trips, they're going to be eating and walking around with their snacks. The other day I saw like a college student rushing on his way to get to school on time at the train platform. He was eating an onigiri. Yeah. Like, people would tell you not to do that. But it's like, if you're hungry, you got a place to go, you're not going to make a mess and throw your trash on the ground. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, people talk about the rules, but it's like, these rules are not actually written down anywhere other than those stupid Instagram reels.
Yep.
Yeah. And then like the Japanese people are only going to tell you about the rules. They don't talk about it to each other. They're just going to say it to you. Yeah. It's just like a way to exert power over somebody. It's like the rules are the laws. Don't rape anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the rule.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. No, I think it's fine with the eating thing. Like, if you have time, I think it's fine. Good sit down, eat it. It's not exactly, it's not better to be walking and eating, of course.
Of course, yeah.
So it's like, if you have time, sit down. But it's not a big deal. I guess that's
Right, yeah.
generally the
Uh-huh.
point that I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
With this Instagram, it's not that big a deal.
Right. Yeah. And if you just you run out of the convenience store, you just you got a little rice ball,
Mhm.
and you're hungry, you want to scarf it down before you get to your next place. No one's gonna be like, oh my god, look at that person eat. Like having a tattoo would be a bigger deal than eating the rice ball walking out.
Yeah.
The street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Um.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the other ones I've seen so many,
Uh-huh.
but one was like this guy that kind of does like, he makes cocktails
Uh-huh.
on Instagram, and then he was doing this. So this is matcha beer.
Uh-huh.
Japanese people will actually drink this. I'm like, no, we fucking don't. No one does that.
I've never even seen matcha beer in person. I've only seen matcha beer posters in tourist areas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think I got nothing against people that drink matcha beer.
Yeah.
That's fine. It just tastes like beer with a matcha aftertaste. But I think Japanese people would look at it and have the exact same reaction tourists would.
Yeah.
Go, huh, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'll try it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the fuck these people get this information. Like, yeah, Japanese people actually drink this. It's like,
I don't know. I mean, I think if you're like I don't know if was that cocktail person on Instagram.
Yeah.
Were they Japanese or not?
he was an Asian American of some kind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes people they see like one Japanese person do one thing, and then they're like, all Japanese people do this. It's like,
Yeah.
there's like 120 million Japanese people.
Yeah.
And
It's like,
Japanese people do this it's kind of racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit, then all Japanese people work 14 hours a day and then
Uh-huh.
get drunk and fall asleep
Right.
in Shibuya.
Yeah,
Or all of the men go to prostitution.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know, I mean, going back to the eating and drinking, you get on the first train in the morning, there's gonna be like some old alcoholic guy chugging a beer in the train. In the middle of the day, you would never see that.
Yeah. That's true.
So yeah, these sort of like the idea of these like fixed rules of behavior. It's kind of like general etiquette. It would be like rush hour subway etiquette,
Yeah.
and then people are like, "Oh, these are the rules of life in Japan."
Yeah, it's like they're manners.
Yeah.
It's not rules.
Yeah.
Right? And you're not, I don't know. But you get the same thing with people generally just hear those like rules
Uh-huh.
and it's all like, how do I say, my words aren't coming out, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit this part out.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, hang on. It'll come to me. People focus so much on what not to do
Yeah.
of rules like that. It's like never do this and that, and then completely disregard how they act in the first place. Like an example I always say is like tourists will go into a store and just stand right in the fucking entrance,
Right.
or they won't have their IC card, like the Icoga card, ready for the transportation.
Yeah.
They'll pull it out once they get to the gate
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. It's little stuff like that
Yeah.
that probably annoys the locals more than eating while drinking or what
Yeah.
else? Speaking, like having a conversation in the train or
Right.
something.
Yeah, totally. I mean, if it's like 7 a.m, everyone's trying to get to work, and then like you have 17 suitcases, and you're like fumbling with your wallet to get your card out, and
Yeah,
like you're
oh my God,
blocking
it's so annoying.
the train gate. Like, yeah, that's what's gonna piss people off and be like,
Yeah. Like, no, I don't care if you have 17 suitcases. Just have your card ready.
Yeah,
Just go through.
Be ready to go. Yeah.
Tap it and go through. It's not that hard.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. These people that don't have like no learning skills whatsoever, they'll go through, they'll try and tap out.
Yeah.
And then it'll go beep, 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 it doesn't let them out. So
Yeah.
they probably don't have enough money on it or something, or they messed up going in or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then they keep trying to do the
Yeah.
exact same thing over and over.
Yeah. Or like, or while you're trying to just get out of the way. Let other people go through first while you figure it out.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that happens, the first thing I do, move to the side.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
But I don't know. That's like, I think, at least from my perspective on life in Japan so far, is I don't think about like etiquette and stuff as these like specific rules. Like, oh, I'm in this situation, so I need to act and speak this way. It's like it's kind of intuitive and, contextual. It's like, okay, like, the phrase is "kuki o yomu," right? Read the air.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm on the train, so now I have to behave a certain way. It's like, okay, it's the last train. Everyone who's on the train is blacked out drunk. I can make jokes and laugh with my friend. Okay, now it's rush hour. I was going to work. I got a place to be. I'm not like, I don't.
Yeah, and then half the people are sleeping
Exactly
on the way there. So yeah, just be quiet, let them sleep.
Yeah.
But if it's middle of the day, there's like high school kids chatting in the side. Who cares if you talk?
Yeah, who cares?
Just don't scream and like laugh like an idiot. But
yeah,
it's not
something
that
like that happened to me one time while I was working, giving a tour. This
Mhm.
is last spring. This was busy season.
yeah,
We're going to Arashiyama, which is like the busiest tourist area. Everyone on the train is super loud.
Mhm.
Not me and my group. Well, we weren't particularly loud at all, just having a conversation.
Oh.
But the whole train, everybody was talking, even Japanese people, because not every Japanese person you see in Kyoto is a local. A lot of people come from around Japan come to Kyoto for tourism as well.
Mhm.
So everyone's on this train talking, and me and my group are standing kind of close to the door. This like Eastern European guy like gets off the train at one of the kind of in between stops, and he stops, turns around, and looks at me. Goes, "You gotta keep your voice down on the train. You're not in America anymore." And I looked at him. I go, "Dude, I'm working." And he turned around and walked away. And then it was so weird because everybody else on the train was talking. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't talking louder than anybody else. And it's like, like I don't know. There's this level that you get as maybe a foreign resident in Japan where it's like, yeah, you're comfortable with your lifestyle in Japan. You're starting to figure things out, and you might kind of have a little abstract understanding of proper behavior. And this is where this whole idea of the rules would come from. It's from people who are just kind of starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then you don't fit in with your work or your coworkers or whatever because you can't communicate with them because you haven't learned the language yet.
Yep.
And then the only way you can express any power or autonomy is like lecturing other people, other foreigners about how to be Japanese.
Yep.
It's like, you're not Japanese either.
Yeah.
What
is it called? I think it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect, where when you start learning a certain topic, you are so stupid that you don't know how much there is to the topic. So then you think you're smart.
Yeah.
And then once you actually learn it, you'll realize how much you don't actually know.
Yeah.
And then you'll be humble. It's like that guy was probably like, he watched a few Instagram reels and thought he knew most of it.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know, maybe he did speak a little Japanese or was living in Japan or something like that and was like, used to his morning commute of it being quiet on the train. But it's his first time going through a spring season with a huge tourist influx. It's like all these foreigners and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. There's a lot of people that maybe aren't so comfortable with their life in Japan.
Yeah.
And that use project that discomfort on other foreigners that know less than they do as a way to have any sort of sense of autonomy in their life.
I mean, whatever it is, I generally don't like to try and say like, oh, this guy must be insecure or something.
Yeah.
But it is a bitch move to say it while the doors are fucking closing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, why don't you say it? Give them enough time to say something back. You're like too much of a pussy to hear the reply. So you say it after you get off the train, right as the doors are closing. That's a real bitch move.
But I mean, I think it's maybe not only Japan, but people in general, like they might just be upset. And then in an environment where it's like super frustrated and overwhelming, like a loud train, and then you see the first person that catches your eye, just take it all out on them. So maybe he wasn't insecure, but he was just upset about a loud train, which he has every right to be. It was a loud train.
Yeah.
And if he's on his way to work, and he wants to be quiet, that's fine and totally understandable. But it's like those old grumpy Japanese guys that like bump into people, at the train station and stuff.
It's just very passive aggressive.
Yeah, it's just like that guy's just angry in life. Doesn't have anything to do with me. Yep. He just wants to start shit with somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can understand if like a train is like very loud, if people are shouting, that'd be annoying. But nowadays, just get noise canceling headphones, man.
Yeah.
If you're annoyed about like two people having a conversation, dude, just get headphones.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. They're not that expensive. It'll save a bunch of people a bunch of frustration.
Totally.
Yeah. Get headphones.
Get headphones.